In order to become the followers of Jesus our Lord, we must accept our daily sufferings, pain and sufferings. I wish for most of your days to be filled with joy, happiness, and peace, but we have to realize that there will also be times of great tribulation, pain, and suffering. This is the reality. Jesus accepted suffering. We are saved through His suffering. Without His suffering, death, and resurrection, we wouldn't have life everlasting. This was His gift for us. He gave His life, so at the end of our life, we can be united with the Father in heaven forever. When the times of hardship comes to your life, accept it with love. Because we are purified through suffering and pain, our souls are sanctified. And how great can be the suffering? Let's look upon the life of Jesus. I think there is no greater suffering than being tortured to death, cruel death on the cross, humiliated, whipped, nailed, and pierced. And how great was His love for us! It was greater than pain. Our suffering is not as hard as that of our Lord, and when we suffer, He is by our side. He carries the heavier part of our cross. He is there. He would never leave us, especially not during the hard times. Jesus is the closest to those who are in most pain, those who are in need of caring comfort. So whether we are suffering physical pain, psychological or emotional, let us accept it with love and courage. Embrace your cross with the serenity of your soul and surrender yourself to Jesus. People in today's society consider that being humble, being poor, or suffering injustice or hardships is some kind of a disadvantage. But how can that be when this was all in Jesus? Let's look upon the life of Jesus in the Bible. He was a carpenter before starting his ministry, a humble worker working hard with his hands. His appearance was very simple. Imagine Judas had to betray him with a kiss because he looked no different than disciples. This was to identify him among others. And we are so worried about the looks, reputation, and our lifestyle. There is always this gap in our mind. What will others think about me? Or what will my friends say? And this silly idea of justifying and excusing ourselves in front of others is causing us to lose our peace and our true values. We constantly worry about the wrong aspects of our lives. We have to liberate ourselves from so many things. Why not instead care about the others? Why not open ourselves to those who are around us, to our loved ones, to those who are in true need? There is so much loneliness in this world. People are starving for love, for a little bit of attention and care. One kind word or one warm smile can make their days different. But to have an open heart, to be able to give ourselves to others, is to search for the face of Jesus in every man. First, we have to learn how to communicate with God, because God gives us His love. He gives His love to those who are close to Him. God must be on first place in your life. Let us place Jesus in the center of our lives, and let's do everything for the glory of His name.